Hi, today is 11/13/20, and I received this word today. It's titled, We Will Rule and Reign in the Earth Again. I, Jesus Christ, will speak to my sheep who hear my voice. I will call you, and you will hear me. No one will come between us. Who has changed my word? Who has shown you who I am? Who can give you a new heart? Only I am in the new way of being good. I hear the wolf in the mist saying it is good. I hear the wolf in the mist lying on my bride. Do you hear it, children? Can you see it, children? No one will say the new way is evil, and I not be offended. It is the new thing I am doing in these last days. I know who the wolf is in my house. It is an impostor. It wants to be my bride. I am going to remove it from my house. No one will attack the bride and get away with it. Only you, children, will know who I am in your new body. You, I am giving grace to see the hidden things in my heart. You, I am showing the truth. Why do you doubt I can say what I say to you through my bride? I have seen the evil of the Gentiles and the earth, and I am done letting you rule the nations. I am putting you in subjection in my house. When I speak, you will listen. When I speak, you will hear. You will humble yourself in my house. You will stand with the bride. Only my children can see who my bride is in my house. I have given them eyes to see her. Go to my word, it will speak of these things. Go to my word, it will speak to your heart. It will show you who you are in these last days. It will show you that your master is Israel. I show Israel who you are in my house. They know the truth of who you are. Humble yourself before Israel. Humble yourself in the midst of my house. I resist the proud and give grace to the humble. I have lifted Israel up so that she will see who you are. She will rise in the earth while you will abase yourself in the earth. I am putting you in subjection in my house. You are trying to say I am not saying these things to my bride. I indeed am saying these things to my bride. I can use another bride to speak the same thing she is saying. You will say that they're in deception. The bride can see the Gentiles are being deceived. I will allow this to humble you in my house. I will shame you before my bride. She is seeing your shame. When you hear the truth, you are calling it evil. When you hear the evil, you are calling it good. Why are you saying these things in my house? Come to me, and I will help you see the truth. It will set you free. Then you will come out of your deception, and I will be your God. No one can say anything that will change what you hear. They cannot help you. I am the only one that will help you see the truth. Repent this day, and I will spare you from this evil in your midst. No one can stop me, for I am God. I created all mankind, and I do with them as I will. No one will speak for me unless I choose them. Stop saying you are my mouthpiece when I have not called you. Only a few Gentiles are speaking for me. Even they I will cease to use, because it is my bride's time to rule and reign in the earth. Go to my word, and it speaks of Israel ruling the earth in the latter days. I am the only one who knows how things will play themselves out. I tell my bride secrets of the kingdom that I do not share with the Gentile. Listen to my bride speak. Listen to my bride speak. Listen to my bride speak. She will rise in her new form again. Only I know what I mean when I say certain things in certain ways. We will rule and reign in the earth again. Come sit at her feet and eat what I have given you to eat. Come. And he gave me a personal word for the bride, and he said this: I love my Israel. I tire of her being humiliated before her enemies in the earth. I will bless her this day. And these are the scriptures that he gave, and it's just a few. It's a little amount. It's James the 4th chapter, verses 6 through 10 says, But he giveth more grace, wherefore he said, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Be afflicted, and mourn, and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning, and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. And Revelations 3 and 9 says, Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. And Luke 21 verse 24 says, And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And this is in reference to when Israel was first scattered, and when they were scattered and ran out of their land, and the Gentiles took their land over. And he's saying that the Gentiles will tread Jerusalem down until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled, and the times of the Gentiles has come to an end. And so that is why it's Israel's time to rise, to rule and reign now in the earth. And the process is starting to begin. And this is the last one. Isaiah 60 verse 1 through 5 says, Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. This is happening now. The darkness is covering the earth, and gross darkness the people. That's why the people are becoming more evil, and deception is arising upon the people. But the Lord's glory is rising upon his bride. She's rising up, and his glory is beginning to be seen upon her. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see all they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy son shall come from far, and thy daughter shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee.